Hey folks. Well, as you can tell, I cannot leave well enough alone. The 20-inch, the A4 upper is gone, and I'm going to go over what I've picked up so far because I'm going to be making a Mark 12 Mod 1 upper. I really didn't actually, wasn't all that much to get most of this stuff. I mean, what I already had, I could obviously just reuse. Reusing the scope. I have some worn vapor, like split rings on the way. Uh, what else? I already had the receiver. I already had the grip. I cannot find a Knights bipod adapter, and I'm not buying an arms because that's just ridiculous. But this thing's, I don't know. I think Jesus, it's all fuzzy. There it goes. I think this will work for now. I mean, I'll wrap some tape around that screw so it doesn't mar up the. Not like it really matters, but I mean, I'll. This is a Harris SL bipod. It's got. You actually got a. These little knobs will lock the arms and. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can. No, it's locked. Anyway, if you pull it out, which is difficult one-handed, I'll let it. Ugh, this one's interesting. I never had one that did this. Every one of them that I've had, you push the button and they spring out. But with this one, it springs back. Of course, you can lock it when you have them out. You turn this knob, lock it, and then the button won't retract, which I think is pretty cool. I wasn't really sure about this when I first got it, but I think it'll work better than the SLM that I had before. Let's see. We got a ballistic advantage. SPR profile, H-bar barrel, no gas block dimple. Not like it really matters. It really doesn't. But this is literally the least expensive SPR barrel I could find. I thought it was nitride, but I guess it's just chromoly vanadium. So not chrome lined steel, just like this Colt. The Colt H-bar. If I can get it to focus, you can kind of tell because it doesn't say C, or it does say C, but it's not this. Everybody always says the C on these barrels is for chrome, but I don't think that's the case because this barrel is not chrome lined. It's just a Colt barrel. In any case, I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. It's just a 1 in 7 though. It's nothing special. So, I'm not expecting much. Knights armament, free float rail. I don't know what else to say about that. They're good rails. Just I don't know, what do you expect? You either use that or the PRI carbon fiber for a Mod 0 or a Mod H or whatever. But I wanted a Mod 1. Let's see. I think the gas tube will work fine. This is just a standard low profile gas block, and I'm really not sure about it. I have a brand new Coronet SPR profile gas block on the way, but I don't know what the difference is. If it's the gas port inside, or I mean, I don't think they would. I don't think the port on the gas block changes. It's all about the port size on the barrel. But maybe that's just me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. You got the ops. Is that ops ink? I always want to say ops core because of my helmet. I got the ops ink, muzzle brake, and collar, and as you all know, that is this is a suppressor mount. I did order the Allen Engineering AEM5, and it shipped yesterday, so it should be at my FFL next week. And I don't know, my last suppressor took 13 and a half or so months to approve, so we'll see. Here's the lower that I was using on the M16. Well, I was using it at first. I was using it on that A2 carbine that I put together, but then I got tired of it because I already had an A2, And I mean, once you have them, once you have A2 stuff for long enough, you really, I don't know, it's fun, but it's really nothing you can do with it. Anyway, I know it says M16A2, and to be a proper Mark 12, it would have to be M16A1, and then you'd want. But here's my deal. I don't really care. I already have this one. It's already set up proper. I've got, I mean, I don't want to change anything. So we're keeping that. I'm just going to run this receiver. This is a B-King's firearms. This was like a Mod 0, which I got because I felt like the T-marks would match, but look at that. There's no T-marks on it. All my CAC rails have T-marks. Not that one. Let's see. AO Precision Bolt Carrier Group. I've had this thing for years. It's never failed. I don't know. I think it's only got like 800 rounds on it still, though. I don't really go out with that all that much. And I got some brand new 20 round magazines from D&H. It's hard to find the gray Teflon, but I'm not paying $50 a piece for Colt. I mean, I got Colt magazines, and I don't know why anybody would pay more money just because it's got a horsey on it. It doesn't do anything. And there you go. It's really not all that complicated. I think this will be a pretty cool one. I really wanted another suppressor house. The other can that I have is more for like, it's the home defense setup. This is going to be a bit more precision, but still 5.56, so it's not like I'm really going for the distance here. I'm just trying to make the most out of what I got. And my next update will show this all put together. Obviously, oh, and you can tell the suppressor's not here. I'm also waiting for the PRI gas buster charging handle. That should be here today or the next day. But not a big deal. I'm not going for super clone correct here. I just wanted something to run my scope on that didn't have a front sight in the way. Honestly, this one, it wasn't even a problem. You couldn't see the front sight through the scope lens, but looking at the rifle, it was just visually looks kind of weird to have this big chunky piece of steel right in front of the glass. So that is changed, and I'm excited for the future. I don't usually do too many scope precision type builds, but give me 2 or 3 weeks tops, and I will have this thing all put together. And the weather's cooled down a bit. My guts aren't bothering me so much. My Crohn's is kind of calming down, so I'm gonna try and get up into the woods and film a little bit. I always bring my table with me, so if I can get my cousin or somebody to go with me and help with filming, I can record this shooting. And maybe compare it to my to my Mark 18 clone, because the Mark 18 is pretty quiet too, even though it's just using a Griffin suppressor. But that's about it, folks. I will keep you guys informed on how this goes. Just excited. All right, peace.